None of yous lot give a shit. You just give a shit about the money that you fucking make. Blood money. That's the way I look on it.
Yep.
You're making money on people's misery, and you're making money by spreading lies and misinformation, or you're just contributing to it, whether you realize it or not. And as a platform and as a content creator, you have the responsibility to fucking know better and do better. And you're not. None of yous.
You
None
know,
of yous.
you know what's crazy, Salma, right? They argued with me because I pointed out that when Adria and Lamisha were on Natanya's channel, right, for the first time, I said I brought it up to Ayasha. I said, and to Grace verbally, I said, something's not right. I said, listen. And I said, smells funny. I pointed it out. You know, they all argued with me, told me I was crazy. I was
What,
crazy.
Maggie, Murphy, all of them?
Not Maggie and Murph, they weren't around at that time, but Grace, I asked, they all told me I was crazy. And they said, no, Jackson, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Don't you know the very next day Jag went live and said something about it?
Amber, I'm very convinced that they recruited you and they chose you and they analyzed you and they said, yeah, we're going to make an example out of her. Okay? It's either that or they have basically taken advantage of your kind nature and decided to bully you just because you are, you know what I mean? A kind, you're on your own. You're quite vulnerable. It's very clear to see. So for them to address you the way they did, that alone has made me lose respect for them. Amber, I told you this the first time I spoke to you. I
Mm-hmm.
don't even care, even if you are a troll. I
I don't
don't
got no
even
jewel in my belly button.
freaking care at this stage, because what damage can a troll do if you don't let them in your life? Trolls will be trolls. Even Ralph has trolls. Even Atwood has trolls. Any channel will have people that don't agree with them. But what can they do if you don't give them anything? So she and her team knew what they were doing with you, Amber. And for them to come at you simultaneously like that was absolutely disgusting. And Murphy, let me tell you something, motherfucker. Yeah? You say that you work very closely with mental health professionals. Okay? Now I'm trying to figure out if you're the patient or the actual worker. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because if you are a fucking worker, you have a duty of care. And I will report you to the primary care trust if I find out that you are a health professional behaving like this on a public platform, taking the piss out of a disabled woman, contributing in lies and slander without any substantial proof, saying that I'm not a Londoner, saying that I'm from Yorkshire, from your neck of the woods, from your confined space. No, I'm from a very open-minded space. I don't spend 10 hours a day on the motherfucking internet looking for friends.
Yeah, nope.
You're a white man on a majority black-only platform, and they're running your race through the mud, and you ain't got the balls to say nothing. You just take it on like the little pussy that you are. So you better watch what you say about me or Amber moving forward. Because if you are a mental health professional, I am going to make sure you get motherfucking reported. And if nothing comes from it, well, we know you're a patient. We
Nah.
know that you are a patient, and that's why you know. There's only two people that know so much about medical conditions, the patient and the doctor. Which one are you? And yes, I do work for public health, in case you wanted to know.
he but if he is a if he is a licensed mental health doctor, then he really needs to
He ain't
yeah,
nothing, because if he was,
please.
Amber, he wouldn't be online until 4 a.m. in the morning.
No.
Okay?
Yeah, no, definitely not, and not doing that type of shit. I would hope. I would hope.
He's just a lost puppy that has no collar on him. Somebody put a motherfucking collar on this bastard and put him where he belongs.
It's supposed to be magic about Ralph Stoller. Ralph Stoller, remember?
Love
She's in love.
yourself, man.
She
Love yourself.
she's in love with Ralph.
Come for me. Come for me. All of you at once can come for me. God is the best disposer of affairs. He is sufficient for me. Hmm, hmm. Misinformed. You know what? You bastards are not even misinformed. You're just here to spread corruption. God speaks about people like you in the scriptures, from the Bible to the Torah to the Holy Quran. Okay? And you know that line that she used? It's in the Bible, and the same verse is actually in the Holy Quran. For when they don't want to accept the truth, they are so entangled in their lies, in their belief, that I'm going to make it seem like what they believe in is true. We have that belief as Muslims in Islam, right? So if you don't
Yes,
believe in the
but
one true
Jaguar is
God,
manipulating the words in that. She's manipulating to say that she is the one that is obligated to fill them with delusions and lies. What the verse is saying that for they are blinded by the truth, I will make them believe in their own lies. So that's where that saying comes from. You ever have somebody that lies so much they start believing their own lies?
yeah,
That's what's happening right now. She's
yeah, in the
lying
Holy
so
Quran,
much.
Allah says, like,
Yeah.
He basically toys with us. If you don't want to believe my words, if you don't want to take heed to my signs and my revelations, whatever it is that you do believe in, I'm going to make you believe that that shit is real. All right. So if you believe that you're a pagan witch and you can make it rain, bitch, I'll make it rain for an hour for you, just to make you believe that your craft is real. That's how God plays, you know. Don't play with God like that. He created us. You want to play? He can play harder. You want to go around misinforming people? He will misinform and misguide you, and only you. I feel like, sometimes, people, there's people in this world, and you wonder, why has this person been able to get away with doing so much evil? People do question that sometimes, and they'll be like, why has God not rained down on this person? This person lived a full life, murdering, raping people, and they died at an old age. Let me tell you something. Those are the people that you should be worried for the most, because what God is saying is, listen, this person's how do I say it? I'm dealing with this person directly. I'm not even going to allow this person to find forgiveness, to find mercy in this world. I'm going to deal with them directly, because I have sealed their fate, because I know what is in their hearts. So if God recognizes you to be one of those evil beings that is basically not helpable, you're going to hell. But before you go to hell, you're going to have to deal with the master. And he's going to tell you, yeah, I saw what you was doing in the world. I saw what you did to this person. I saw what you did to that person. And that's why I'm dealing with you directly. I didn't send any of my soldiers to you. I let you live in your ignorance, because the punishment is going to be that much greater.
And
Sorry,
she
guys, I've
knows
gone on
it.
such a rant.
No, you're right though. She knows it. Don't ever apologize for the rants, especially when you're speaking truth and light and knowledge and wisdom. But that's why she knows it. Look at how miserable she looked. Look at how miserable she looked. She knows it. Let's go back to the clap fest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
you
back,
got.
my friend.
Let's go back to the clap festival.
Where's Ambi?
Half of you hate me because you ain't got the courage to beat me. Shit. Some days I barely got the courage to. I mean, there's definitely a lot to talk about there. And he chose not to give it to you. He created you. Tired of y'all fucking pussies questioning me. Fuck wrong with y'all? I am. Oh. The only break that happens in my existence are the things that crash into me. I'm sick and tired of y'all fucking pussies questioning me. Fuck wrong with y'all? I am. There ain't a motherfucker on this earth that can stop me. Oh yeah. Oh, know thyself.
That damn clap session is hilarious. I can't wait to make clips of that. I'm gonna clip the hell out of that clap session.
You got a lot of work to do.
She's gonna be all over the place clapping it up. We about to turn that shit into a meme. You hear me? That clap session about to be turned into a meme.
That I got that you want. You need to take that up with God.
About to turn that shit into a meme.
He's the manufacturer. And he chose not to give it to you. Oops. You got a problem with this vehicle? Then I think you need to hit up the manufacturer.
If you got a problem with this, he had to say.
Shit. Some days I barely got the courage to be me, and yet I find it.
This is a full-fledged monster in the flesh right here. Nah, Selma, you got to come back up. You gonna fuck around and be the co-host because you got to come back up. I like the way you go off. She said, and that wolf coochie motherfucker. I like the way she say motherfucker. She say that shit was so much. You can feel every word. I think I hear the F, the U, the C, and the K when she say that shit.
Keep questioning me. Keep questioning my reality. Because to question my reality is to question God. Here's a hard one. Right? Everyone, right now, for the most part, got cash money bullshit to talk about Elon Musk. I mean, there's definitely a lot to talk about there. He's a mess.
Yeah, that's an inside curse word. When you curse like that, that's an inside curse word. That wasn't an outside curse word. That was an inside curse word. That shit came from the depths. I can't wait to see come back up and go off again. Selma, you still here? Get up here. I need you to just drop some curse words on their ass every now and again. I'm fuck around and clip your voice saying motherfucker. She said mother. Man, I can't even say it the way she said it. I gotta get me an accent like that. She say that shit with so much passion. Now that's a curse word. That's how you curse a motherfucker. The way she said it, that's how you put the curse in the word. You hear me?
And yet he's brilliant. He doesn't say things that I find totally malicious to humanity as a whole. I think he's a problem. And yet God made him. God made that. And for whatever.
Yeah, there's my security team right here. When she come up, you know it's somebody about to get the boot. This is my security team. She come up, she cursing. And that motherfucker Odell. She said
Yeah,
that
I can
shit.
be quite foul when I'm rattled. Like you will see the other side of me come out, and I don't like this side to come out, but I'm ready to give it.
I mean, you tried with patience. You came up, you spoke your piece. You said that you don't understand how they can treat someone like that. You didn't say nothing that was wrong as far as how you went about approaching it. You say that was wrong how they treated Amber. They should have never did her like that. And when you want to go speak on it, they did you wrong too. Why can't someone stand up for themselves? Now it's up for the other person to be humble enough and say, you know what? I did do you wrong and I shouldn't have talked to you like that. And I
Exactly.
apologize. And hopefully we can move forward in peace and harmony. But if the other person's still being nasty and doubling down on their ignorance, then we should be able to combat that too.
Yeah, and it just makes me realize that, you know what, you guys are on some shit, on some foul shit, because you know I am not Amber. You know I am not Amber, yet you want to put this slander on her and me because you want to spin this narrative that Amber is a troll and she's a spy and she has numerous accounts, right? All you had to do was say, you know what, we may have made a mistake, and Salma and Amber are not the same people, because you've got no fucking evidence. None to substantiate your claims, your slander. And that's what's making me mad.
Or they could have just picked a different account. They could have said, "Oh no, never mind. Salma's a real person. It's this other account over here." That
You
you
know,
know, when
just because somebody disagrees with you, it doesn't mean to say they're a troll or a spy. I am a subscriber. You know how many times I've defended Jaguar on numerous lives with different content creators. I've supported not only her lives, I've tried to help her figure things out, because as you can see, I've got very good intuition. So I can see a snake from a mile away, but I like to analyze them for a bit before I actually come down on them. So I think Jaguar knows this girl. She's too much of a truth teller. I don't want her to be my sub. And that's why she's coming for me. Because when she used to talk about, pardon me, all of that pagan stuff, and then start talking about conflating it with the Bible and revelations and stuff like that, I would question her in the comments, and I would be like, to be honest, you can't call yourself a Christian if you're studying magic. That's a monotheist religion. That's an Abrahamic religion. No magic. I don't care if you call yourself a good witch of the east or of the west or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Magic is magic. And if you are of an Abrahamic religion, that is against your religion. So which one are you, Jag? Because you're conflating the two.
she's everything. She's
She
all of
is
the.
everything.
She's
She is
all of the
everything but
religions.
a humanitarian.
She's a keeper of the Sabbath. She took her Shahada. She's a follower of Yahweh. She practiced the lost arts of Egyptian, and she is a follower of witchcraft and wizardry of Dumbledore. And
You know what, Ralph?
she studied with Harry Potter and them too. She expecto patronum your ass.
Reach out to them, Ralph, and say, you know what? Challenge. Come on the panel. Come and speak to Salma and Amber, Grace, Maggie, Murphy, Jaguar, Odell, any of them five cunts. And just D, the sixth one, the piranha,
She
Tyrannosaurus
ain't no
Rex
fucking
teeth mouth.
piranha.
Listen to me. They're in the bushes right now. They're watching. They hear you calling them out. They're gonna make it. I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. At this point, it then became too much for them. So now what they're going to do is say, we're not even going to mention their names. We're not going to say nothing about them. Hopefully they don't say nothing about us. This is what happens when they know that the gig is up and they found like that force that's not willing to be pushed around, right? They're just going to say, we don't have to engage in a conversation, because why would they engage in an intellectual conversation with you?
Yeah, because
Why
our
would they do
leader
that?
has spoken.
Right. They wouldn't do it.
Five people
Think about it.
sharing one brain cell.
Think about it. Look at what they said to. Was it today?
Yeah, but
Today.
that's what I wanted to ask you, Ralph. What would I had you on my phone playing for a second while before I got my phone call,
that.
What was that I had? Supposedly an alternate, another email or something. I don't know.
Listen, it's downright not
Hold
only
on, let me find
disrespect.
the clip real quick.
Yeah, and I
Y'all go
heard
ahead
you
and talk.
and I heard you say to the chat that like I don't know what Amber does, and I was like, I'm getting accused again of having another alter. I was like, oh, I got another one. I got another.
Are you
I got
talking
an.
about me, Amber?
No. Not you. Jack said something about. I don't know. I guess I got another alter ego.
Yeah, you've got six different
Oh,
accounts.
oh.
One of them is me and Melissa.
Well, yeah, you, Melissa, and then I got extra ones too. Oh boy.
First of all, she said that I am Amber,
Yeah.
right? Well, Justy accused me of being Amber. By the way, guys, if anybody wants to see some of the receipts, I've actually time stamped it, and if you go on my page, you can see the nasty things that they say about me and Amber, and how
No, Tara.
Jaguar cut me off of a panel before anyone can hear my accent. It's just like I said to you, the fact that they are continuing right now to make you the topic of their conversation on a public platform, I find that really, really sad for them. Very disrespectful, very inappropriate, very childish, very cruel. It looks like I guess you guys call it preschool. We call it primary school here in UK. Elementary school, elementary. This is the type of mentality that they have. Jaguar is the ringleader. Odell is the muscle with no brain. And then you've got all of these little minions, Maggie, Murph, Just D, and Grace, who say, oh, whatever she says goes. Whatever Jaguar thinks is what we think. We're not going to do no research. We're not going to make up our own minds. Whatever she says, without even proof checking it, you're a weirdo. That is the definition of bullying, gang bullying, ganging up on a person. How dare you? How dare you, Jaguar? Go and get a fucking life, you lifeless whore. Sitting on the internet all fucking day, claiming to know all of these A-list celebs, but ain't nobody co-signed you. Ain't nobody come on your platform. How? Huh? And how is it that you was able to walk into a pardon me, a Diddy party to walk motherfuckers out? Quote. How the fuck did you manage that? So you're telling me you was able to get into the party without handing in your phone, and then you was going around in the party saying, don't stay here, you're gonna get raped. I'm taking you out, and you managed to take these motherfuckers out. With who? Your extraction team from Salt Lake City. Make it make sense, you dumb bitch. And then on another hand, you say you're an Uber Lyft driver and you used to pick up and drop people off to these so-called parties. It does not make sense how you are still alive. It does not make sense how you don't have any limonia ever. It doesn't make sense that you're saying the government is after you and nobody has come knocking on your door. None of it makes sense. And then we got poor old Uncle Ron, who didn't even open his mouth for more than 2-3 months. Please, I might have got it wrong, but the poor
No,
guy,
Uncle Ron,
may
you're
God
right.
have mercy on his soul, he's not alive anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand where I'm coming from, guys? So
I
why
do.
is this bitch still alive? Let's not play around, okay? People that are of Diddy's stature and Jay-Z's stature and Beyonce and all of these people, like, yeah, they're human beings, but they are connected with some very powerful people. Fuck them, by the way. Fuck all three of them, right? But they have power because they are connected to power. They didn't just get there for no reason. So there are people connecting them. There are people protecting them. If these people wanted to find you, Jaguar, wrong, they would have done it 10, 20 years ago. But bitch, you was part of them. The fact that you still got that Illuminati tattoo on your motherfucking body begs the question, why? The fact that you are still promoting paganism and witchcraft begs the question, why are you going around calling people like what's her name, man? Beyonce, and what's that other woman's name? Oh my god, it's like this. She's calling all numerous people witches, right? She's a witch, she's a witch, she's a witch. But bitch, you're doing the same thing. So what makes you any different to them?
Marina Brockovich.
Yeah, all of that, all of that. She calls all of them witches, right? Whoopi Goldberg, all of them. And she's probably right. But what makes you a better witch than them? That's my question. And you're doing spells on people without their permission. You're invading their private spaces without their permission. Who gives you the right to play God? And you think God's not offended when he's told you, you do not cross that barrier? Sort yourselves out, man. Sort yourselves out. Align yourself before it's too late. You're bullies and you're disgusting. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. All you do is go on the attack. But when the person comes to defend themselves, you pretend like they don't exist and you continue to berate and insult them without giving them a voice. This is what I call weakness. You're weak, Jaguar. The team that you have created is weak. Just D is a pagan witch, just like you. Magi, her religion is voodoo. So fuck all of yous, man. Fuck all of yous. Misguiding people, bullying people. I don't want to hear your shit anymore. Jaguar Wright Foundation, suck my fucking toe. This bitch will never, even if she made multi-millions today, that bitch will never fucking create a foundation to help the people. It will always be for personal gain. I've got victims that I'll be interviewing soon. Bitch, you said that a month ago. You say that you've got a lot of people to take care of and a lot of victims that you are harboring. Stop fucking lying. Because if the government wanted to find these people, they would have found them straight away. You have no one. You are protecting no one but the Illuminati. That's what I believe. You are protecting nobody but the people that you were in cahoots with. You can't leave the Illuminati and come online and do what you're doing and not expect to get Cat Williamed up. And none of that shit has happened to this bitch. She got run off YouTube because of people, not because of the government or Jay-Z or whoever. The people run her off the internet. And she's come back like a fucking zombie. You know the motherfucking zombies in the movies that you can't kill and they keep fucking coming back until you shoot them in the head? Amber,
I
stand
just
up for
want
yourself. Build the case. Take them down. If you need my if you need me to give you a statement or anything like that, I'm happy to do it. I'm very happy to do it. I know I'm in the UK, but I can still get it done.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was gonna speak to you in the back chat about that. So we could speak
Record
privately.
everything, hun. Go on my page as well. I've time-stamped a few of their atrocious lives where they're berating you. Like, make a note of the side chat as well. okay? Because they're taking the piss out of your wheelchair, Amber. Like, how sick do you have to be? And then you want to say nobody was bullying her. No, go back and look at the side chat and go and look at how you guys treated and what you said to her. And you're
Well,
saying that nobody bullied her.
I did. I had to stop because that's another reason why I couldn't.
The side chat was horrible. I know, I saw it. I wasn't subscribed and they have it on subscriber mode only. That's why I couldn't stand up for you straight away, Amber. But I was subscribed to Just D. So when I went on her platform, that's when I brought it up and I was like, it was so horrible to watch that live. Straight away she jumped on me. Why do I feel like this is Amber? She put up my page. She got all her supporters to mass report me. Like, she really went in on me and she's saying, why would I have Ratchet TV as a repost on my channel? Why not? Who the fuck are yous? Who the fuck are yous? And she didn't do her research because she thought I was supporting Ratchet, but I wasn't. I was actually reposting an exposure. So this bitch just loves to jump. It's almost like, Sergeant, look what
Salma,
I done. Look what I done. She's looking for approval.
Salma, the chat is asking for you to drop your channel, or if you're in the Discord, they want you to drop your channel in the Discord.
Okay, no problem, darling. Let me see. What is my channel? Because you know what it is, guys? I'm not a content creator, so I've got no subscribers. You know, I'm not here for that. But only recently I started reposting things because it was affecting me. You know, I'll admit I've been sucked into the negativity, I suppose. Because I don't repost on YouTube or anything like that. My channel is at Salma
Oh,
7.
thank
Let
you,
me write.
Ralph Spike.
For some
Ralph
reason,
Spike
I
said he would
can't
give a
type
statement.
in the comment section. It's not letting me. At Salma 78, U for umbrella. I'm sorry, guys. I can't type it in the chat for some reason. Let me try it. Salma 78, U. Ralph, it's disgusting. I'm so upset with the fact that these people think that they're right.
A lot more people should be upset. That's why I say this is a critical time for people to let their voice be heard. So that way people know what we stand for and what we don't stand for. To come this far in unity, dignity, and love, only to have Jaguar Wright knock us back 100 something plus years with jokes about farting on your neck, eating with your hands, and all of this low vibrational, disgusting it's appalling actually when you think about it, for us to come so far as a collective in humanity, only to have her make it seem like we're nothing more than animals in the woods, playing the survival game.
I'm sure I'm
Yeah.
gonna have plenty to say after I hear what the hell she had to say.
Oh, hold on here. I'm gonna play this clip for you real quick.
I know I am. But thank you, Sama.
Wow.
It's all right. No problem, Amber.
What did Amber do, Jag? Well, yeah, Amber has been representing. Well, first she was representing herself as a former mod, which is funny because she never had a wrench.
Wait, she said what?
Yeah,
What?
they were trying to say that she was a former mod over there at Cultivate
No,
with
she's
Bookie Boy.
a current fraud, never a mod.
See what I'm talking about?
Didn't-
This man's got
didn't
all
we-
the bars for the women, but he don't speak to men like that. You
That's the
pussy.
same thing I said. He won't even pull up for a conversation over here. He tries to keep my name out his mouth as much as possible, but he got so much to say to Essie Berry, to Amber. He got so much to time in when it comes to the
And
women.
you know what's funny? He sat there and was trying to give me a wrench on his channel, Hardcore Hard Body. If you go back and listen to one of his motherfucking lives on his fucking channel, he was begging to give me a wrench on his channel. So fuck you, Odell. Real talk. Fuck
Have you
you.
got
And I
receipts
didn't
for that,
want your
Amber?
fucking wrench. Anyways,
It's
sorry.
on the live. It's on the live that he was trying to give her the wrench.
Yep, because he was begging to give me a wrench. And I said, "No, I'm good, Odell. I'm good, Odell."
You see?
On his Set in the West channel, but I never said I was a mod on her fucking channel.
You
Okay,
see?
sorry.
They found
Ooh.
you, Amber.
Ooh.
They found you and they chose you.
Ooh.
They profiled you. Most of the people that are supporting them are all mental health patients, by the way, or people that don't have no jobs.
They're targeting people. That's why I said when she started selling them autistic kids, I said, hell no. It's one thing to try to, find the minds of weak adults that been through it and went through some shit and trauma ties them and do that whole thing on them. But to sit there and go after autistic based kids, nah, now you're just targeting and it's very it's
You don't
Who
care
spoke
about
on
the
my
kids,
fucking kids? That Nick.
not on your kids, on autistic based kids,
and you don't
period.
know what
Like
kind
all
of
kids,
voodoo
period.
she's done on them toys. What kind
Right,
of MK Ultra poison she's put all over them toys?
right. Let's keep listening to some more stuff, Amber. Hold on.
Detail. That's what she was here to do. And I hope everybody who sat there and accused people of bullying,
Mm.
I hope you're sitting here looking at your screen, dumbfounded.
Honey, there are people that are still fighting to hold on to the Alley Carter fairy tale. They're a nightmare.
Fuck Ellie and fuck you,
Yeah.
man.
Now you want to know what's funny? She
Mhm.
also tried to represent herself as a scorned friend of mine.
She was never
Who,
your
Allie
friend.
Carter or Amber?
Amber.
Is that right?
She was never your friend. What part of the game is that?
That's new to me. I didn't know that y'all was friends. Didn't I tell them that everything was fine until she wanted to talk to Jag, and all of a sudden she just didn't have nothing to say to me no more? Like,
Thank
I
you, guys,
hope
for all the
that
subs.
the children are paying attention to the distraction wheel continuing to spin in real time. Because I just don't want them to waste their energy. Like, I can't wait till you call me, and then it's just one day, Grace, girl, all of these people on this internet playing like this, they just poof, they're just gone because no one consumes their content. Like, I'm waiting for that moment. For me, it's taking too long. Who in their right mind would even want to have someone like Amber come talk on their platform?
Mushmouth Ralph.
Look, children, pay attention to all the people who she's sitting down with and understand that they're part of the problem.
Grace, there's more.
Girl, there's more. Ugh.
So now they're playing about that little girl, Naziah Harris.
I haven't heard that name yet. I haven't been on the internet like that. Who's that?
Oh, he put a whole story out there
What?
to say that he knew
They
who
don't
Gotti
even
was.
know. They don't
Do you
even know
understand?
the case that they're talking about. They don't even know the case that they're talking about. They're like, Odell, you want to tell him? Odell's like, oh, I ain't really hear nothing about Natanya Harris. But yeah, that's what the Knot's talking about. So you don't even know the story of what the Knot's talking about. But you sitting there talking about a content creator that created content, that created a substance for his channel, where you guys can't create any type of substance for your channel.
And why are they even talking about content that is nothing to do with them? So that means you're nitpicking at him. You're aggravating him.
Right. And Amber, you never wanted to. You was not Jaguar's friend. You
I
never.
never once said that I was a scorned friend of hers.
Right.
Where does this bitch find? Yo, I
Yo,
love.
if I cammed up, Jaguar would not be happy, you know. She
I,
will not be happy.
I love
Don't
how.
don't cam up, okay? Don't cam up.
No, don't.
Let's
But at the
keep her
same
happy,
time,
okay? Let's keep her
I
happy.
love how.
Your phone's going in and out again,
And you
Amber.
know another thing, Ralph? I reckon the reason why my phone stopped overheating that time when I was on your live is because they wanted me to stay on your live. So they came out of my phone. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, they stopped messing with the phone. They wanted
I
to stay up.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We can hear you now, Amber.
They
Go
wanted
ahead.
Okay,
to
I know.
entrap
I had a
me.
stupid telemarketer. You know, one of them spam. I love how she sits there and
No.
spins her own narrative on things. You know, she reminds me of a family member that I had who was the biggest pathological narcissistic sociopath that I know. And you know, this is why I don't deal with a lot of my DNA tree, because I can't be around it. I can't. It drives me
Mm.
insane. I can't deal with it. Like I can't. I can't. I can't. Like I'm too. I
No,
will
I
call
hear
you
you,
on your
Amber.
shit. I can't. Like
Victory. Sorry, darling. Just I'm so sorry, Amber. I just want to because I can't write in the comments for some reason. So, guys, I'm not ignoring any of you guys in the comments. I'm so sorry. Um, I don't think Grace is Natanya Rubin. They've got two different voices.
no, but
And
no,
go on.
she's not. But I love how she sat there and really sat there and said, "Who would want an Amber? Bitch, you did. You did. You wanted my."
Natanya
According
said
to
that.
them back messages, yes. According to all the contact that she was giving you on the back end, yeah, Grace wanted an Amber in her life for sure.
Like she did. She did. Really, she did. I don't understand why she's sitting there trying to play around with Jag like she wasn't sitting there calling me all hours. Like I mean, literally calling me when she was at work working overnights. When she was sitting there when we would talk for 3 4 hours at a
Mm.
time. Like
I
you did,
actually
bitch.
like
You
Natanya
did.
Rubin.
You did.
Like from the way she speaks, I actually respect her. I feel like she's a very religious woman. She's got morals and integrity. She may be a bit naive, but we all are online when meeting new people. But I think it's registered with her that she needs to stay away from these people because they're drama. And she's made the right decision by distancing herself. I don't know what she's thinking, but I just feel like she's not really the same as these people. She's very well spoken, she's very intelligent. And I don't know, I feel this energy from her, like, she loves her religion. She's got morals, but
I don't
that's
think
just
she
me
has
speculating.
discernment. I don't think she's taking proper discernment, especially dealing with a Jaguar Wright, because Jaguar Wright can
Mm.
be catastrophic for her if she is on that spiritual journey, like you say she is. If she is like serious about that, then she should have spiritual discernment and she should be able to see this low vibrational entity. She should be able to know. Now, I don't know, maybe she's been corrupted by material things already, or maybe she's been blinded by the material growth or something, but nobody that is truly on a spiritual path will attach themselves to someone like Jaguar, right? Because they know that it's going to corrupt the spirits of the collective that they bring in. So it's just like, you can have a good person in the circle, but then if you got that Judas in the circle that's also going around backbiting the good person, it takes away from that good person that's in the circle. So Natalia Rubin might be of a spiritual uh journey, but she's on her journey where she's still able to be corrupted by low
Yeah,
vibrational entities.
I think you're right. I don't think you're wrong with that at all. And that's where she effed up.
Yeah.
That's
And
where
that's the
she effed up.
problem.
She's
Like,
compromised her integrity, her
it's
credibility.
there's so many people that's getting caught up in this effect of Jaguar, right? Like there's a multitude of Jaguars out there. I just decided to point this one out because this one is the, most seen, I guess you can say. But there's a multitude of these low vibrational entities like this, that is now in their narcissistic mind. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
right now, because we're in the age of Aquarius, we're operating under the Uranus planet. Uranus rules the Aquarius sky. That only comes with two types of people. Either you're going to be in a Lilith mindset, which is takeover and destruction, or you're going to be in a humble mindset, which is
Mhm.
love and light. So right now you're watching people that are operating in that love and light energy finally stand up for the light. And then you're
Mm.
watching those that are in that Lilith energy do everything that they can to usher in Armageddon or some form of a takeover.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, Ralph. Very well put. You know, the, I'm glad I'm speaking to you, Ralph, because you're really giving me insight on how these people operate. Because I didn't know what the saltwater bath meant, but it makes sense now for people that are familiar with this, way of life.
Right.
So I do thank you for giving me that insight.
That's why you got
Um,
to point it out, because if you don't know, you just thinking like, oh, she's taking a mineral bath. Like, no, she's manipulating the intentions of everyone that is giving her their intentions, you know what I mean? And she's amplifying it with the ability of like water. Water is an enhancer, water is a magnifier. So, like, whenever you do something with water, take a shower, contemplate on heavy thoughts while you're in the shower, so on and so forth. This is why a
Call
lot of
out
people.
people's names. That's what D does.
Right, right. So this is what she's doing while she's sitting there in the tub. She just don't know. She don't know the what she's doing, you know, even calling out people's names. When you're dealing with demonic entities, this is how you call them. This is how you conjure up demonic entities. Is this That's exactly why on the Shannon Sharp, what did Cat Williams say? Cat Williams said, by them saying my name on this platform so many times, I'm able to appear, right? Because this is
Mhm.
how you conjure each other. We all have demonic energies and entities inside of us, and people can pull you to them by conjuring your energy, your entity. So you don't
How
have to deal
dare
with
they
the
do that
person, right? You
without
say
our
how
permission?
without our permission, right? That's the part right there. These people are doing this without our permission. They are using our intent falsely. And then what she placed on you and Amber is her cosmic karma. So she knows that the devil is hightail on her ass, ready to collect. So
Mm-hmm.
she's throwing bodies in front of the devil because the devil trying to cash in on her ass.
Yeah.
because she owes a deficit.
She definitely, this is what I think. I feel like she's got a debt with them lot. Okay. And she has to she has to work it off. Or she was just so like tired of driving Ubers. She said, fuck that, I'm going back in. Like, I do not care. I do not believe that Jaguar and her team, especially Jaguar, stand for the right reasons. I do not trust in their intentions simply by the way they conduct themselves. You are a walking contradiction. Why
Right.
would I
And
go to a bully for refuge? Does it make sense? If you're showing me refuge and then I'm witnessing you bully another person because you feel like you can't trust them, because you've gone on a hunch, you haven't even got substantial proof. That's not how you address a person. That they could have dealt with Amber privately, you know.
Yeah,
They,
Amber was trying to deal with it privately on the back end. They kept on trying to coerce her to come up on the live. Amber sent numerous text messages on the back end. In fact, on Friday, Amber even said to Grace, just say you trying just say you trying to set me up, Grace. She said that to Grace, like, yo, just say you trying to set me up. At this point, it looks like y'all trying to set me up. So go ahead, just say you trying to set me up.
yep.
You know what I mean? Amber said that shit. Like, yo, listen, y'all trying to set me up. Just go ahead, say you trying to set me up, and let's get this motherfucking show on the road. Because at this
Amber.
point, you know,
Mm-hmm.
look, right here. She even said it right here. Now look, now if we go back and play this out, on the 14th, they had a conversation where Jaguar was trying to make it seem like there was a secret conversation that took place on the 3rd. Now, this is the 14th that she's trying to make it seem like a conversation took place on the 3rd. But, and this was the secret conversation about Ali Carter, the one that they say Amber leaked, right? But as of what day is this? Let me see. As of January 6th, right? As of the 6th, Grace was texting Amber, girl, did you hear about Ali Carter's birth mother? So if you already had a secret conversation with Jaguar on the 3rd, there's no way you should be texting Amber on the 6th, making it seem like you don't know nothing about this Ali Carter situation, right?
Yeah.
Then you going all the way to January the 11th, which was a Saturday. She's checking up on her to see if she,
Allegedly,
well,
supposedly,
yeah,
she was checking up on her.
right. So she's allegedly checking up on you for this day to see, my bad, doctor's call. I'll call you back, right? And then she texts her. right? And then on what, Saturday, June the 11th, they texting each other, right? And then all the way up to Tuesday the 14th. Tuesday the 14th is the same day that we recorded the live of her and Grace secretly plotting to make up this lie. That was the 14th. That's the lie that got deleted. I mean, that's the live that got deleted that I got the only copy of now. Or you can go back and watch my 6 hour live, right? This is that live that got deleted. And Grace text her all the way up to the 14th, which was Tuesday. Tuesday night was when they called Grace on the phone. And she said, "Hey, my girl, just checking in. How has the week been?" Right? So Grace is checking up on her, kicking it, you know what I mean? Checking in with her. Why wouldn't you become friends with somebody like that? They checking in with you, so on and so forth. So Grace thinks she building a rapport with with I mean, not Grace. Amber thinks she building a rapport with Grace, right? And then look at this. This is Friday. She say, "Why not just say you want to set me up, Grace? Why you lie to me? I don't appreciate you nor Jag nor Odell calling me a troll. I don't appreciate no one calling me a liar, right?" So she's on the back end, contacting them on the back end like a real fucking person. They're trying to play her like a troll or a bot
Yep.
and do all of this. Oh, get on the live, come up in the panel. Why do I have to explain myself in front of a bunch of fucking people when these conversations was on the back end? Now you're bringing our private conversations to a public platform for your, monetization.
Yep.
Disgusting.
And that first
I wanted
night,
to
that first night that they did the first live stream and said that, oh, it proves that I'm a troll and blah 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 blah. My grandmother, like I said, the family emergency I had, they could have called me, but they sent a live stream. You, you like you send me a link. I don't pay attention to social media. Like, I don't sit on social media all day, as you see, because it takes me forever sometimes to get on. Like, I have other things I got to take care of. So for you to sit there and think that I'm on social media all day or on YouTube all day, no, no, bro, I'm not. Like,
because they haven't
so
got no friends, so they throw everything at the internet. So they think that other people live for them as well, and that's why they take things so personally. Amber, these bitches, this bitch lives for the internet. That's her world.
yeah,
Very
and then
small.
like Jay said, yeah, exactly. And then like Jay said, then want to make me look like I want to Dusty, yeah, yeah, Wolf Coochie's nasty ass. I don't want that nasty man.
Cleveland looking ass. It's
Right. That's what
fucking
I'm saying. It was a setup from the beginning because you got Wolf Coochie sending an Instagram link that he know you can't get onto, right? So they send this
Yep.
link and then they create the narrative and then they try to make it seem like that's why she's not coming up. That's why she's not coming up because she knows we're right. She knows it, and that's what they paint the narrative. So then you got to answer some shit that they done responded to 2 days later after your feelings done boiled over the shit. Now you got to go up there Sunday and try to correct some shit that they done plotted a whole week to set you up and
yep.
sabotage you on. Now
I
you
agree
sitting
with
there
that.
lost, confused, what's going on? Even during that conversation, Grace say, uh, Amber, I never said you lied to me. Amber's like, well, great. Jaguar said I lied to you. So if you're not saying I lied to you, then why is Jaguar saying I lied to you? And before she can even get that cleared up, Jaguar comes back in and say, so you mean to tell me you ain't been sending no messages to old Wolf Kutcher? Da 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 da. And I'm thinking, what did the message say? Because everybody has to send a message to Wolf Kutcher. In order to be a part of your Discord, they got to go through Wolf Kutcher. You said all your mods has to go through Wolf Kutcher. You said, in fact, you're cutting yourself off from everybody, and they have to go through somebody else to get to you. So what is these messages saying that is going to Wolf Kutcher? Is she saying, hey, Wolf Kutcher, I could treat you so much better than Jaguar? Is she writing Wolf Coochie like, hey, Wolf Coochie, I got something that'll help with that erectile dysfunction? Like, what was she saying to Wolf Coochie that made her say, my man, my man, my man, and you shouldn't be texting my man?
Do
Your
you not
man is
trust your man?
calling her. Your man is sending her messages and shit like that. So the problem shouldn't be with all these other women. The problem should be with your man, because you know you can't trust your man due to the
Give me his
fact that
number, Amber.
he was already. I'll give it to you. He was already married.
Give me
I
his
was gonna
number. I'm
say
gonna
I don't have
contact
his
him.
number.
Amber
Put
don't
my
even got his
titties out on the
Amber
screen.
and um that's silly. So yeah, Wolf Coochie is not you got your man by being he was married when you got him. So if Wolf Coochie was already married when you got him, then you already thinking the same way you got him is the same way you're gonna lose him. So you sitting there telling everybody to contact your man, your man, your man, but then you getting mad like somebody really trying to contact your man, your man, your man.
It's
Why
a
the fuck
setup.
would yes, it's a straight smooth setup to sit there and play this Dando in distress all the damn time. And why the hell would anybody want to contact your man? First of all, they all see what he look like. Second of all, what the fuck is they gonna do with your man that they can't do with a best friend? He suffered from erectile dysfunction. So they can't even get their freak on when they want to fucking with your man. What they gonna do? Getting into a drinking contest with him? Gonna see who can finish off the bottle of Crown first?
You can probably finish that bottle of Crown before he finishes a sentence.
You know he got to drink that bottle of Crown before he start a sentence.
I like
That
that
man
even
Especially
woke
better.
if you
up.
pop that suitcase.
That man woke up and went straight to making a mixed drink. She ain't even get out the bed yet, and she got a drink in front of her
I
with
can tell he
all
doesn't
types of
do
drugs.
drugs. He doesn't do drugs. I can tell. She does.
Who Wolf Coochie?
Yeah.
Wolf
Am I
Coochie
wrong?
drank. Wolf Coochie drank.
Okay,
Now
but
I
he
don't
doesn't
know.
smoke, does he?
He might not. He might just play with his nose and drink. I don't know. I don't think he smoked. I think he plays with his nose and drink.
Okay, that
Now
might
I
be a
know he do
possibility.
those two things. I know he do those two things. Now the smoking thing, I ain't seen him too much smoke, but I know he do a little bit of and a little bit of boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm. All of that. All of that. Petty individuals, honestly. And you know what? Their lies are
Oh, he
unraveling
does smoke? Oh
fast.
yeah. He doing it all then. They align
Shannon said, come
properly.
on, Selma.
They align properly. That's why she said, you know, she
He was chopping
listen,
something. See,
at
okay,
one
so
point,
I didn't.
at
I
one
wasn't
point, this
hallucinating
what
either.
happened, right? At one point, this what happened. That fake weed came out, that K2, that spice stuff. It
Oh God,
came out
Oh, yeah.
potpourri.
when that K potpourri, when that K2 came out, it changed up the sale of marijuana in the cities because everybody started smoking the K2 because you can get the K2 sticks for like $2 to $1. So everybody in the city started smoking the K2 over regular weed. So the people who smoke weed, they needed to, I mean, the people who were selling weed, they needed to do something to amplify the sales on their marijuana. So what they did was first they started mixing K2 with weed,
Mm.
right? Then that became a weaker version. So then they started mixing K2 with wet.
Yep.
Then that
Mm.
shit became a weaker version. So now they're mixing fentanyl with weed. And that's what Jaguar Wright is talking about. Jaguar Wright is talking about fentanyl laced marijuana that they used to smoke every day.
Eternity got all the receipts, you know.
Exactly.
Eternity, you got all the receipts. I like it. Um, yeah, it's just questionable, all of it. Your credibility, your character, like you guys, phew, literally. But to be honest, like you know, like I've said before, I can choose to unsubscribe and not be part of that shit show, which I'm not anymore. But keep my name out of your filthy mouths, unless you want to come and address me directly or bring forward your proof. Stop slandering. Stop gossiping. This is a challenge now. You keep bringing up my name, back it up with some proof. Because we've dropped receipts here. And that's what's got to you. Now it's your turn. Or are you still going to be yapping?
I dropped mine.
That's all these dogs
Yeah,
do. They bark.
Jaguar. We
I
drop
dropped mine.
receipts. We drop receipts over here, Jaguar. Y'all need to come up with the facts and receipts. Fuck all of that. Anyone who's still looking at us like we're crazy must be no. Fuck that. We want the receipts. We want the paperwork. We want the text messages. We want it all, motherfucker. You sitting there sending your DNA to Beverly, trying to prove to her that you got off-world DNA and all of this weird shit, and you can't even prove to us that Trevor Green kidnapped yourself 4 times. 4 times? How the fuck did you get kidnapped by the same person 4 times? I mean, come on. He get me once, okay. He get me twice, should have been on the lookout. But 4 fucking times?
Jaguar, no one gives a shit about what Trevor Green did to you. We don't give a fuck what he done to you. We don't give a fuck what's been going on with you. All we care about are the victims. And you ain't no fucking victim, bitch. You're a victimizer. You're a demon. Can see it all over your face. Even on today's live, you see that thing that you've got there on the screen in her scrubs fucking uniform? Look at her face. Just that picture. Look how ugly and miserable and angry she looks. Darkness all over her. That's because a demon has infested your body. I'm not talking about your skin tone. I'm talking about the darkness that has taken over all over your face. There is no light on your face.
Her eyes say it all, because eyes are the windows to the soul.
Everything about her is just dark.
Her
Everything.
aura,
Yeah.
her aura and her energy is dark as hell. I know she better keep my motherfucking name out her mouth. She better
She's not
chill
gonna.
out.
She's
Well,
not
hold
gonna.
on.
So here's my proposal, Jaguar.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
about
and minions, and the pussy that calls us himself her man. This is a challenge. You choose the platform, whoever it is, someone neutral, and come up on the panel and address me or address me and Amber at the same time. I promise not to swear and not to shout and have an amicable conversation with whoever wants to come up from that side. So you can decipher whether I am a troll, a spy, or Amber.
But they can come right up here.
Yeah?
You can
You
come right up.
cannot go around defaming people without checking the evidence first. And if you are not doing your due diligence, that means you are biased and you are here with with other intentions. And that's quite alarming considering what you're covering and what you say you're representing. So this is a challenge to Odell and to Jaguar, to Grace, to Justy, to Maggie, to Murphy. Come at me. Come and speak to me. Come and confront me and figure out whether I am Amber or not, or whether I'm a troll or not. And see if you're willing to apologize to me for slandering my name, accusing me of things that are not true once you are proven wrong. And if you feel like you're not going to be proven wrong, then come up and fucking face me.
Well,
ain't gonna accept that.
they ain't gonna accept, but they can gladly come up. I mean, as long as Ralph's okay with it, they can come right up here, because they gotta speak to us both at the same time, Salma.
They can do whatever they want. I even offered to cam up for them. Ralph, I was going to ask you, you don't have to do it if you don't want, but on my page, I've time-stamped where they've spoken about me, where Jaguar wouldn't allow me to stay on her panel and speak. I've put that live on my repost. And I've
What's
also
the name of your page?
Salma 78 U for umbrella. Because I just want everybody to witness like how it started with
78
me.
what?
78, and then U for umbrella.
Junkyard Dog. That's why I said for her to come up here because then Ralph's in control of the mic. Because
Nah,
if
they're
she's
not gonna let me. They're not gonna let me.
Yeah, that's it. Eternity's got it. Salma 78 U.
Is this it right here?
Yes. No, that's not me. Who is that? Who's that bitch? No, I'm joking. She's pretty. You're not a bitch. No. Salma, and then 78, and then U. It didn't come up?
is it?
It's a very bland page because I'm not a content creator. But things are
Is
about
there
to
like
get
an underscore or something?
No.
Is it
Salma
like
78. Victory's got it. Tequila's got it. You have to put at Salma 78U. I think. You see, I didn't even know that. Because I want people to see where it began. It's not a long live, like, because I timestamped it. Get on there, Samba.
listen? She wouldn't take it. She won't take the challenge, but I challenge her as well. Come on up.
No. Don't do it publicly if you don't have to. Do it legally.
Oh yeah.
And don't
Yeah.
even tell me what you're gonna do. I'm just letting you
Yeah.
know.
No. See, I move in silence.
But
That's how I was raised, or that's the era I came from. I don't speak. I move in silence. So, you know. See, little does she know. Oh, she's a fool. She's so silly. She's so silly.
silly is a compliment. Please don't insult the word silly.
I know.
Okay?
Shit. All right. So then she's a fucking
She is
moron.
vile. She is
She's a.
no. That's too nice of a word.
Finding
All
it
right.
worked really great
Please.
for
Sorry, morons.
Tyson
Is it this one?
rats who had kids.
Let's see. Was that on my page? Go
Is
a
your
bit
page?
forward.
Is this your page?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. So go down. You see that's the second video down. If you go on that one, and it says watch at what mark?
Video, and it's called Hooked on.
Oh, it had a marker on there. Hold on.
Yeah, I put it on watch. You see at the top, I wrote a little 14 seconds.
3:10. Watch from 3:10:33
Yeah.
seconds. That part.
Yeah.
I think we need to gift her Hooked on Phonics.
3:10.
Right in the beginning.
Why you from her again?
Hurry up! I haven't got
Oh,
my face.
Right, yeah, I can see it all now. Yeah, I'm in the back chat. Yeah,
That's me. Yeah, leave the side chat on as well.
Oh my god! What?
Hey, news. I have a very important message.
Mm-hmm.
The Jaguar membership package is about to be terminated. Now,
is it this part? Hold on. What part
Yeah.
did you say?
It's coming up.
Oh, 3:10:33. Okay, 3:10:33.
understand this.
3:10. 3:10.
And it is
3 hours, 10 minutes, and yeah.
Ooh.
You know, there was a guy that we was in there with. We was praying with him. I won't say his name because, you know, Danny might want to, you know, find somebody else to stalk and harass.
Look at them. You see how
They gonna
pathetic
get
they
on
are.
him.
Gossiping.
But this young man was in the hospital with me, and there was another gentleman. And you know who you are. You told me you would never forget my father's name if you
Wait, not
go
this
watch
part.
me, friend. Please
There,
send me
I
an
think
email.
there we go. Madge is about to
I
ask.
still want you to be my
Who's
driver.
Salma?
You good man.
Does anyone know Salma?
Salma is that's Amber.
yeah.
Amber.
Yes,
Yeah, that's Amber's ghost account. Is she coming out during the day? I thought she only slid it in the chat at night.
Welcome, little Salma.
Oh, this is
You
going to get
weirdo.
Anyway,
You
like
see?
I
She
said,
was on Raf
let's
2 seconds ago.
let's
No, I
deal
wasn't.
in one maniac at a time. Now, like I said,
You see what I mean,
okay,
guys?
so this gentleman is in there, and unfortunately enough for him, he had gotten high on meth and ran out of cigarettes and got right mad about it. Now, he was living at his grandma's house. And he had already bought a pack of Newport that night, but he couldn't find them. And he felt like someone in the house had intentionally hid or stole his cigarette. He got so upset about it that for whatever reason, he set the curtains of the house on fire in the living room while his grandmother was upstairs sleeping.
Lord.
And he walked out the house to go get some cigarette. And when he got to the store, as he gathered up some change, while the curtains were still burning, he walked to the store and he came back. And the house.
Now, I want y'all to take note that she is in the tub while she's on this live right now. She's in the tub while she's on this live right now. If you go back and watch half of her lives, half of the time she is in the tub because she is trying to manipulate the powers of alchemy with intentions. But see, here's the problem about the Aquarius sky. And the Mayans told us and prepared us for this. Well, the Mayans prepared them for this. The Mayans told them that under the Aquarius sky, they can't operate with that low vibrational negative energy. They're challenging the universe by still trying to force that low vibrational operation of energy. So now they need more and more people in order to try to manipulate the energy that might not have needed as much people before. Now they got to amplify it by keep on drawing on people, sacrificing people, so on and so forth, because they're trying to force the operation of low vibration in a time that low vibrational energy can exist. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
It's very
It's
good that
another
you're
country grandmama was in there. She's burnt alive.
Jesus.
Now, he said later after a prayer session
she's
that
just
there was
stalling.
a leprechaun in the house.
She's scared to have me on.
And it was the leprechaun's idea to set the curtains on fire because the leprechaun was convinced that his grandmother was a demon and the house needed to be cleansed. Now, in all of his methodological thinking, he thought that he was imagining the whole thing, and that's why he just went on walk to the store. When he came back, it was a 5 alarm, and he was surprised that he had actually done it. See, this is what happened. This is your brain on meth.
You can even forward it a little bit if you want.
Now,
No, this is a great part
Yeah?
right here
Okay. I didn't want to bore you
because
guys.
look, she's explaining to them about how someone's brain operates on meth.
I was
Right?
just gonna say that.
You know who can explain to someone how the brain is on meth? Someone who actually did meth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's explaining to you how something can be taking place and you feel like you're not even a part of the action of what's taking place. Meaning the leprechaun set the house on fire, but the leprechaun is inside this person who is hallucinating that they're talking to the leprechaun. The same shit that she does, right? She talks to these entities inside of her, and then she goes and manipulate those people out in the world based off of the entity that's inside of her. Do she know that she's doing it? Maybe, maybe not. But this is how you know she's agree with it, because when you realize that it's not you in operation of you, you usually go get help. She realized that she's not in operation of herself and she's okay with it. You get what
How
I'm saying?
individual. Yeah,
It's one thing,
100%.
it's one thing to realize, wait, I'm not being myself. It's another thing to say, I'm not being myself, but I like this new me. I'm not me, but I like this fucked up version of me. That's when you want over the deep end too much. She's doing more and more wicked shit and wicked shit. So when it comes down to it, who do you think is going to go first? The child or her? When it comes down to a fight, who you think is going to get pushed under the bus, the child or her?
She will
She
push the
already
child.
Exactly. She already told you she'll push the child. She said the reason why she waited so long to come forth before revealing what she's revealing is because she waited till the time limits was up on the crimes that she committed. How many more children did we lose while she waited for the time limit to be up on the crimes that she committed?
Fucking
How many
cockroach.
people, how many more people became victims? How many more people became, whatever, because she's waiting this time out? That means she didn't give a fuck about victims. She didn't give a fuck about nobody. She saved herself. And all of this, Jaguar is showing you at the end of the day, she's picking herself over humanity.
Hmm. She always picks herself. She
Well,
always puts it. Go on.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead, say it.
No, no, no.
It
She
sounds
always
better
puts
coming
herself
from you. You
first.
say, yes, she
She is a
does.
black widow. You know the spider where you create a
Yes.
web, and you kill your own
This is your
mate.
page, right? I did follow the right page.
Yeah, you did. You did.
All right,
And I'm
cool,
gonna
cool,
follow everybody back. By the way, thank you so much. I don't need the subs, but I appreciate it, guys.
cool.
understand this.
Hmm.
The
Not eight.
Jagganator. Listen
Eight
to
Everyone's
me. I
reading
have
my
altogether.
comments.
breaking news. Breaking news. I have a very important message.
Mm-hmm.
The Jagganator membership package is about to be terminated.
That's like what you said, Ralph. She terminates the sub, so you can't unsub anymore.
No, so basically what she does is it's a trick, right? So basically, one of the lower packages that you can pick is probably like $2.99, right?
Yeah.
So you make everybody pay for the $2.99 package to become a member, right? And then once you got everybody at $2.99, you terminate that package and make your lowest package $5.99. So now everybody that was a member, their price
Upgraded.
unknowingly, it starts automatically taking this new number out of your thing. You get what I'm saying? So
Wow.
she's tricking people with the algorithm that don't know it. A lot of this stuff go on automatic a month. You'll just see an automatic subscription come out of your card or whatever, automatic fee come out. So now she's making everybody that got in at the 299, they now have to go up to uh uh 599. You know what I
You know
mean?
what? I'm glad we spoke about
And
this.
then after that, and then the next one, I think she has like it's all the way up to like a $29.99 fee on her thing. I think hers go up to like 29. I don't know, because it's like the full package, the full Jaguar Wright package or some shit like that is supposed to be like, yeah, see, you have this is the 299, right? The 299 a month, and then the 699 for the right stuff, and then 24.99 a month for the right experience, right? So these are the three stages of memberships. Now she's dropping this 299 and she's making the 699 the bottom line for the Jaganators.
Can they
So
unsubscribe?
yeah, but I don't know if she have enough members to where as though like I think they might be grandfathered in where it might just keep taking the 299 because they got the membership at that time. But it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just all bullshit. Like because you are you giving them a membership, you saying, oh, we're gonna make this members only content. They getting the same content that everybody else is
I
getting.
know.
You
Bullshit.
giving them a $24 experience for what? You don't never have members only live where you sing and serenade them or anything like that. Like, and that's where a lot of the fraudulent scheme is being placed too. Because if you telling me that I signed up for the $24 a month experience and that shit don't come with exactly what it says it come with, like, because it's supposed to tell you like it comes with Discord privileges, it comes with mod privileges. Like when we did this on TikTok and we had the subscribers, there's so much stuff that you got to click on that you can click on for the prices. So when you have a $6.99, it's because you're providing this amount of stuff that you agreed to. When you do a $24 package, it's because you clicked on this amount of stuff that you're going to provide
There's
for
T's
them.
and C's.
Right. So she's supposed to have like, I don't know what she might have clicked on, but it's supposed to be, first dibs on this, weekly sub only lives. I don't really know how YouTube does it, but I know on TikTok it was certain things that we was, providing for these packages. You know what I mean? So
This is how she
really
makes her money.
it's a scheme. It's a scam. It's
That's
like
why it's so important to her.
getting you to sign on for $2.99, and then after you sign on for $2.99, they say, "Hey, in order for you to continue your membership, it's only going up $2 more, so it's now going up to $5.99." And it's a way to keep. Next thing you know, I'm trying to tell you, it's all a scam. It's messed up, but it's all a scam.
Yeah, I
But think
believe you.
about it. She not only got that, but the Patreon.
I
In
know I had
order
to
for
cancel that.
you have to go over and sign up for the Patreon, which is its own separate fee. And
What is
then she
wrong
wants
with
you to
people,
go
man?
sign up for Wolf Coochie shit. Then she wants you to go sign up for Magic shit. Just by following Jaguar Wright, you mess around and you're subscribed to 6 people already.
And not only are you subscribed, you're paying them.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Right. You're paying Jaguar Wright to talk nasty to you and talk low
Bully people.
vibrational to you.
Yeah. And you're paying her to be a bully.
Right.
You're what's the word? Enabling her.
Yeah. An enabler.
Yeah.
Because
The
you're
subscribers
telling
are
her
enabling her.
you're basically telling her that that's how the treatment is. Like the same thing they did with Christian Rock. It's like employing her to keep on doing what she's doing by supporting it. So as long as she keeps on doing what she's doing, you're paying her for it, which puts her in the I got to keep doing this in order to get that money. So it's fucking us all over in the long run.
Yeah.
I had to cancel that Patreon thing because I don't know how it happened, but it renewed without my permission.
Yeah, all of it is on auto.
Yeah, I didn't
A
know
lot
that.
of these things, Patreon is on auto. TikTok got the same type of algorithm where it auto pays. YouTube got the same type of algorithm. When you do something on YouTube, it automatically take it out every month unless you have it on something different.
Yeah, you have to manually unsubscribe and make sure you take it off the auto and all of that kind of crap.
I got so many payments coming out my damn card. I don't know what the hell going on.
Yeah. But Ralph, we're almost at the stage where she accepts me on the panel for literally 5 seconds and doesn't let me
Okay,
talk.
okay.
But you could do what you want. It's your platform.
No. That's what we was listening to.
The thing is,
Hey,
listen,
hey,
I have
hey,
breaking news. Breaking news. I have a very important message.
Mm-hmm.
The Jagganator membership package is about to be terminated. Now, we will be reinstituting it with a new Jagganator.
She wasn't, let me just say this real quick. She was not putting nothing in that Patreon. Do you hear me? She was lying to people saying that she putting stuff in the Patreon, but she wasn't putting nothing in the Patreon. There's no messages of Amber's conversation in the Patreon because she made it seem like, oh, I'm gonna put this in my Patreon. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put the proof in the Patreon. She just making that shit sound appealing. It ain't too much in her Patreon. In fact, you ain't got to worry about her Patreon because there ain't shit in her Patreon damn there that ain't out there already that the public haven't seen or been leaked.
Package. Troll free.
Troll free.
Let's see if you guys are going to be willing to pay the $5 that the bottom membership will now be.
Mm-hmm.
If not, it really doesn't matter. We're going to be watching and monitoring everything because every last one of you free troll members, we have record of every last one. So when we see you pop back up, you will be marked. You will be banned from the channel. Period. We are prepared for all things. No need to try to convince us about our own. You need to be worried about yours.
Hello, Taye.
So, all that being said, that was
She
for
must all
Jaguar. I
great.
hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you. That was awesome and almost killed me because shot fired. I didn't know about this.
Yes, honey.
So
There was a
she
good
marked every single free
black
troll.
Lord.
and toasted it with a $75 old fashioned and pure.
Look at
hot
Maggie's
I
eyebrows. They
said
look like an
when I
upside down
celebrate, I
Nike
feel right.
tick. Watch when she frowns.
That's how you do it.
I want one now, even though I barely drink.
Well, I'll make sure that I make a picture for when we have the meet and greet. By the way, everybody, I keep putting the goal up. Once we've gotten 20 people to come in for the goal.
Now, I want y'all to think about that. How the hell is someone on a run going to set up for a meet and greet? What are you going to do? You're going to meet your ass there and they're going to greet your ass to the police station.
I hope
You
that
ain't
happens.
setting up. Listen, anytime you setting up these events, a certain level of security has to be set up. So therefore, your name and everything has to be given to the police and stuff. Maybe these people don't really know how this stuff operates or stuff like that. But I work with people that had to get like book sign-ins and stuff like that. You know, when you work security detail or you hear certain things, right? There's certain levels that has to be cleared in order for you to rent out a space anywhere. There's certain things that will have to be clear. The certain security breach, the security risks. They got to take on and assess how much of a threat you are just by being in their facility. You get what I'm saying? So a meet and greet, I mean, yeah, you can say, hey, we're all going to meet at somebody's house, and that's fine. In which case, you are leaving it up to yourself to say that you are going to provide your own level of security or so on, said forth, however you want to look at it. But when we're looking at this whole thing on a scale of what Jaguar Wright is making herself out to be, right? There's no possible way you, as paranoid as you is, with your PTSD, postpartum, whatever you want to call it, your acute triggered PTSD that allows you to keep on creating havoc in the world. That shit is only gonna get you so far. You ain't doing no meet and greets, ain't no setting up for no meet and greets, unless you and Odell about to get in that damn car, drive to New York, enter that bar or that library where you step over a certain line and your ass is in Canada. Unless you about to sneak into Canada through the library of what part of New York is that? Freaking whatever part that is.
Papa.
Y'all about to do that. Unless y'all sneaking in
wait,
through
I know.
Rochester. Might be through Rochester or some shit. Unless y'all sneaking in through Rochester,
It's
New York.
Buffalo.
It's Buffalo. Well, yeah, one
Yeah,
part.
that's where Niagara Falls is.
They ass better sneak in through there because they ain't about to. We catching y'all everywhere. Look at Maggie face. Look at Maggie face.
Yeah, she's reading my comments.
He be posting that shit at the right moment. Look, she's like, Salma. Who is this Salma person? Watch. She about to get on it right now. Let's
Yeah,
listen.
because I was backstage, boy, typing.
Goal, we'll change the goal to 30, but we're approaching between the 10 and 20 member mark for those who want to be included in the Cali meet and greet live with
Bopping
us.
her head like a bobblehead.
The members only meet and greet is going to be fantastic. I'm going to cook. It's going to be amazing. So once we get to the 50, we will book and set the date. We already have the location. And if you are in the California area or feel like having a little tripsy.
I feel left out.
Oh, no.
You'll always be left out.
You shouldn't, because we'll be doing one in London.
Woo!
This spring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with everybody else's money.
Important
I'll see you there, bitch.
And we will be in Europe for the spring.
Nice.
So I'm really hoping that that's going to be great, because in London, I would like to, just book a little cottage.
And Tana is in the chat.
There ain't no cottages in London, you stupid cunt. It's the city.
Hey, Dana, I said the same thing. Shit,
Denai said, "Where's the
where's the
meet and
meet and
greet?"
greet at? Shit, we will be meeting you there and greeting you with the police. I said the same thing.
Oh
Shit,
my
where you having
God,
the
that
meet and
was
Bitch
greet at?
wants a cottage in
fantastic.
London.
Meet your ass there and greet you with the police. You gonna be ushered into the whatever county police station. That's where your ass. That's what you gonna meet. You gonna meet some sheriffs.
Hey, if there's any UK people in the side chat, come we go together. Let's roll up.
Oh
UK
my
style,
God.
right?
That's right. We do with knives, not guns.
He said TMZ said they'll
Poke
pay him
you
for
in your
the
bum
footage
hole.
of her arrest. I
And
cannot.
Fortnite.
Oh,
We don't. You know what? In the UK, like, I'm not gonna play out to be like I'm some kind of gangster chick and whatnot, but I'm telling you, like, we are a multicultural society, especially here in London. I've seen it all. And I've been blessed enough to come across all different cultures and societies, you know. And I've come across a bunch of crackheads because I'm from London. It's just like New York City. Like, we've got thick skin here in London, very thick skin. We don't think the same as the rest of the people in UK. We're more open-minded, we're more fast, we are more aggressive, we're more real. It's a fast life that we live. So we don't have tolerance for too much bullshit because we will call you out. We're too busy. We're too stressed. We live in the city. We're not
well,
bored like people like Murphy living in the cottages in the woods.
oh, well, since I'll be walking by then, and I'll have my,
Damn, I knew he had them bark biting teeth. Them
you
bark
know,
Yeah,
biting teeth.
judging from them teeth, he probably does eat in the woods like a scavenger.
I'll be walking by then. So can I borrow your bike? And I'm just gonna put some 20s on it, and I'm gonna be playing, riding dirty.
Oh, y'all ain't know Maggie came here earlier today.
To do what?
I guess to try to troll. We gave her a song. This is the song that I play when Maggie come over here now. Oh no, wait, that ain't
Who
it.
let the dogs out? Ooh.
Nah,
What? She's
nah, nah.
allowed to come on different platforms?
No, she didn't come up on the platform. She was in the comment section. But this the song right here.
Oh shit!
You don't have to be worth it. Yeah. I will give you the world, baby girl. You don't have to be worth it. No. You don't gotta be perfect. Yeah. You just gotta be worth it. Yeah. I will give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. Yeah. But you don't gotta be perfect. Oh, no. You just gotta be worth it. Yeah. No.
I reckon you can
Everybody
challenge Jag.
doubted me, but girl, you stuck around. And I told me if I love you, you gonna hold me down.
That's one of
She
my
wishes
favorite
someone sang
songs.
that to her.
Oh my God!
That's our song for Maggie when she come over here.
Oh
We got their
God!
attention then.
Oh my! All right. Well,
Look, Maggie said today, I'm gonna show y'all how she responded to it today. Her and Murph, even Murph was like, yes. I wonder how. I thought Jag was gonna respond, but she didn't. She tried to cut her response off. How she responded, she tried to play it off as if she didn't care. Like, not that she didn't care. She tried to play it off like, hold on. It's funny as hell. She was like, "Oh, you did go over there?" Maggie said, "Yes, he was nice. The comment section was nice to me." And she
Well,
said that,
she was expecting you to behave like a dog, like an animal, like her leader does. That's why.
yeah, she was
Very
expecting a
low
different.
expectations.
She was definitely expecting a different response.
Vile human being. But yeah, listen to her the way she takes part in calling me names and she doesn't even know me.
That's not what we were saying.
Oh, I'll play. I'll
I am
play this
Black
one.
Canadian.
I'll
Oh,
play
that's not
this
the
one in
one,
a
is it?
second.
Yeah,
Well,
she
I'll
did
play.
the one.
I'll play yours right now. I'll play that one in a second.
I'm just
And for
saying.
our international Jaganator family, I'll let you guys know when we're going to be ready to start putting up the goal for the UK meet and greet members only. We'll let you know. But right now we're gonna work on Cali. We got one to do on the East Coast coming up. You know, it's gonna be great. And I hope all of you can make it that can. Oh yeah, that's that. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, don't forget to like. The likes are looking good. Let's keep it going. I'm telling you, I'm loving Mornings with Maggie here on the Jaguar Wright Effect. We're gonna miss you so much, but you know,
Aw.
you being there means the world. And everybody, don't forget, Maggie still has access to all of this content that she's doing here for Mornings with Maggie. So we won't be clipping it up, but she will. So for those of you who don't get to catch the live here on the channel, Maggie's going to be running reels on her channel still with all of the highlights and all of the good stuff. So you guys make sure you get over there. And don't forget to subscribe to Murph and to Steph. Like, we've got some really,
You know she's nervous. She
hardcore
knows
content.
I'm backstage.
You gotta tap in. All right, I'm out. I'm done. I'm back to being a producer. Love you.
Thank you.
Bye, Jack.
Bye, Jack. Please block Darcy Diamond, guys. She is a troll.
Darcy Diamond. Where
Right.
is she?
Yeah.
That got tossed up real quick, didn't it? Look at it. Just whoop. What happened?
Exactly. Block her, please.
Is this what it's like on this side?
I can't
Yeah.
even see. I can't even see a
Yes,
Darcy.
people? She was
Bitch,
there. Back
where?
there. Sunset did it. Thank you,
Is it
Sunset.
on
I
this
love
part?
you. Good
Yeah,
job.
she comes back up for me.
I've got-
Just
I've got
keep
two
forwarding
seconds.
like by 5 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah, and Lady Latisha, if you want to come in, come in. I sent you the link, my love. You saw it, right?
Darcy comes in here.
Yeah, Steph, they keep on talking about. Murph was explaining why the
No,
weirdo.
where is it? Did they cut it off?
I
Or did
think
it
he
go
was
ahead?
in. And I got what you were saying too.
Yeah.
You don't even.
Used to. And she's
No, it's at the end. It's before.
Jaginator perks.
Yeah.
You said it's at the end?
No, three. Go back to the beginning. Oh,
This
this
is
is so
when she comes
frustrating.
back in.
No, go forward.
Okay.
No, all of my girlfriends that I grew up with,
Like I was.
That is, I don't like
Go
CPS.
back. All the way back.
Okay.
no, all of my girlfriends.
You say what?
Go back. I'm sorry, guys. It's because it was so brief. I think we've just skipped over it. Go back.
Was it when they were up here or?
Yeah, Jaguar was on. Murphy was on. I think Odell was on as well, and Maggie was on, and that other woman with the funny hairstyle. Go forward.
Just because you have a two-parent family home doesn't mean a child is
More.
victimized.
Yep. Go the
So
other way.
he's got
Yep.
this beat going. It's the
Keep
thing.
going. Keep going.
Yeah, I believe.
Exactly.
And guess what? It's from normal thinking happens. You understand? It's like a
It's not
pathway.
sociopathy. In the contrary, I think it shows that he has a heart and he wants. A lot of my family are in the cluster B. That's why I'm really interested. Oh, hello, Steph. You want to come in, my love?
Yeah, come in, Steph.
Wait, I don't have the thing again. Damn it. Yeah.
Keep going. You'll see when there's
Time.
like
You really
Jaguar's on as well.
You know?
Yes, we're
Hold on.
talking about
Jaguar's
like
there.
Immediate gratification of whooping her ass, or I can have total satisfaction by proving to these motherfuckers they want you to go, they want you to stay. And that was my reward for literally at the Hot 97 in the South Dallas streets. Actually, one of the guys we was in there.
behind her. She knew it. She looked drunk.
You know what it is? They
did
didn't
it
have me on the
deliberately.
screen, but you could just hear my voice.
Yeah, I'm trying to see
This
at
is
what
annoying me
part.
now.
What
Sorry,
part did
guys.
they look like they were talking to you?
Very conservative with certain.
You said at the 3 hour and 10 minute marker, but I think let me see.
Because yeah, it starts from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they said, ain't no way you ain't going home after this.
Right.
Go back
Right.
And I
again.
went home and I was having a nice lunch. If you're watching, friend,
Somewhere
and
around
that
here.
was my reward for
Somewhere around here.
literally surviving a biochemical drive-by and living and walking out of that nut house
Yeah, forward it a bit. It's somewhere around here.
Things when I was in that hospital, you know, I was in there with a guy, and
Oh, this would be the part where she talked about the fart joke.
this is
Yeah, it was just
listen to
after
me.
the fart joke, I
Your
think.
return with Jaguar will also include a public service announcements for the dangers of smoking meth.
Ooh.
You know, there was a guy that we was in there with. We was praying with him. I won't say his name because, you know, Danny might want to, you know, find somebody else to stalk and harass. Let's just take one weirdo at a time. But this young man was in the hospital with me,
Just
and
forward it a little bit.
there was another gentleman. And you know who you are. You told me you would never forget my father stole his cigarette. He got so upset about it. Then he said it was a bad joke, and I agreed with him. Very bad joke. Mr. Wright. And we prayed with him. And that was all
She's
he
reading my
liked.
comments.
That's your brain on meth.
Yeah.
And that's who I met on my field trip to the Parkland Psych Ward in Dallas County, Texas, where they tried to prove me to be schizophrenic.
Salma, if you come here to have a fight, you can leave. I'm not interested in people want to have a fight.
Is this bitch in the chat? Still?
Yeah, she's like, you called me a weirdo. You are a weirdo. Can you just chill?
Leave it here because
Hit the link or leave.
leave it here
Who's
because
that?
she's blocked me because I can't see it.
Dumb witch. You are a weird person, so you want to come up to scream. Well, that's not my type of jazz, so I'm gonna just listen because people who just want to insult, I don't see the point.
So why'd you call me a weirdo?
I can't see her, so she's blocked me.
Lies.
Where is she at in the chat?
She's talking. She says, "Here we go, making up lies again." She was in the private chat too. You put some stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, she's backstage in the stream, y'all.
She was backstage in there. Now
that's
she's
why
saying,
I was asking who she
weirdo?
was, because she was like, "Add me, and I'm waiting to be confronted. Let's see if you got the ball to confront me. Lol, prove it. I'm here. Confront me. Let's talk. What a bunch of liar. Love. Stop stalling. Hurry up. I haven't got no face."
Right. Yeah. I can see it all now. Yeah, I'm in the back chat. Yeah.
Salma, do you know me, Maggie? Just the fact that you're writing all of this and being like, "Confront me. Come." Like, of course I find you weird, girl. The fuck?
Hurry up.
Why is that not weird? I don't know you. I don't know you. Who the fuck is you?
Everybody, please screenshot.
I've just screenshotted.
Thank you, Murph.
There.
I've got it.
Sure that's there.
Damn. She punking them on her back end. I'm punking them on her back end in the private chat.
But you see, they won't let her up, right?
Look how scared Jaguar is, talking about everybody screenshot it. Why? So that way you could do
building
some
a case.
legal shit to try to make it seem like somebody was bullying or somebody was being mean to you.
Because I was calling her a pagan witch in the comment section. I was like, "Bring me up, you pagan witch."
No, I'm talking about on a back end. She's talking about on the back end. They saying look at the stuff on the back end, the private chat in the stream yard. That's what they was talking about. Because she was like, "Oh," Murph said, "Oh, okay, I see it now. I see it now in the private. I see it." Like, yo, you was on a top. Like, yeah, let me up. Come on.
Yeah, sorry guys, it took so long to get here. It's brief, but it's juicy.
Did they end up letting you up though?
They did, yeah.